Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today's video we are going to discuss about the examples of handling elements and how to handle a element in our script. Okay, first create a new class by my class name is a user defined name and I can give any name. And for this I want main method. So I'm checking the checkbox and click on finish. I get the structure of Java program. Then first I'm launching the browser. How to launch the browser? By creating an object to driver class, I can launch the browser. We need to import those predefined classes. And it is a predefined interface. Again, I'm loading a web page. How to load a web page? We have a method. That method is called get method. For this method, I'm going to give the parameter as the URL of web page. Then after loading web page, I want to enter the username. How to enter username? First check the element source. Check the element source. This element present in input tag. For this we have id attribute, name attribute. Okay, I can easily locate by id attribute, right? How to write a d dot find element by id attribute value, that is email. Then it is a text field, right? How to pass a text into text field? By send keys method. Okay, it is a parameterized method. That's why we are using Selenium to pass that text into that text field. Okay, then enter password. How to enter password? Again, check the element source, right click, inspect, and this also having id. By using id, I can locate that element. id value is pass. I want to type the text into that text field, right? That's why I'm using send keys method. Okay, then after I want to click on login button. After entering username and password, I want to click on login button, right? Check the element source. Here, this element present in button tag and it has an ID, but it is a dynamic. It has a class. It is also a dynamic. By this, we have a name called login. Okay, don't go for ID or class. Why? Because they are dynamic. We have a static attribute called name. For this, we have to write d dot find element by name attribute value. Okay, and it is a button. How to handle a button? By click. Okay, by click method we are going to click on that login button, and I want to pause that for 3 seconds. For that I am giving thread.sleep 3000. Then after I want to close and it is showing error. We have to add throws exception. Okay. How to close the browser driver.quit. Okay. First, I launch the browser, then I load the web page. After that, I enter a username and password, and I want to click on that login button. Then I want to quit. Okay. From the Java basics and handling elements and locating elements, we can easily write our scripts. Okay. You have to know a clarity on Java basics, locating elements and handling elements. Then only you are going to write a simple script. Simply click on this run button. I can execute the program. I launch the browser, Firefox. Then I load the web page. My username is Selenium and password is Selenium, and I click on login. It going to pause for 3 seconds and it going to click on quit. So here I don't want to close the browser. Okay. I want to comment driver.quit. Okay. I commented. Then what going to happen? I'm executing once again. Okay. I launch the browser and I click on login. I don't want to quit. See, it won't close the browser because I commented that code. I commented the driver.quit. That's why it was not closing. Okay, this window is opened by our script, right? Then I want to close the browser. Did you understood driver.quit? Up to these 6 elements I have completed. Clear? Find the next one, drop down. What is a drop down and how to handle a drop down? Okay. Here, drop downs are contextual overlays for displaying a list of links or more. And here, how to handle a drop down we discuss. Okay. Here I have a doubt. I can use other@gmail.com here. Right. And again I want to show it won't get any error by using if I use a selenium@gmail.com. Okay, if you have any doubts then it will be clear. Okay, I can use like this also. Here inside the send keys we can give any value inside the double quotes. Clear? Next, drop downs, right? What is a drop down? I already said it is a, if we click on that it gets some list. Here date, month, year. These are the drop downs, right? First, manually what we are doing about drop downs, we have to click on the drop down and we can select that. Okay, we can select that what we are going to select. We have to select. Click. Okay, we are selecting a option in a drop down, right? We have two options, right? Selecting an option and getting an option. Okay, and we are getting the order of that option, right? In drop down we have a selecting option and whether the option is available in that drop down or not, and third one whether they are in same order or not. Okay, we have three actions. In WebDriver API we have a predefined class. We have select class. By the select class we can handle drop downs up to 6 elements. We use elements, right? We use web element interface methods, right? We handle web element interface for first 6 To handle drop downs we have select class methods. Select is a predefined class. Okay, you understood? Select is a predefined class where we can use if drop downs are defined in select tag, we can use select class methods. If drop downs are not defined in select tag, don't go for select methods. Then how to check whether it is defined in select tag or not? Check the element source. Okay, this drop down defined in a select tag. It means we have to use select methods. Then how to access that members of a class? By creating an object, right? How to access the members of a class? By creating an object. Okay, what are the methods of a class? What are the members of a class? Variables, methods and constructors. How to access those methods and constructors? By creating an object. How to create an object to select class? Simple. Okay, we have methods in a select class, right? What are those methods? They select all, select by value, select by visible text. By creating an object to select class, we are going to use these methods. Select drop down equal to new select. Here we have to pass one parameter. That parameter is, I will explain. Okay, after that we have methods. We have three methods. What are those? Select by index, select by value and select by visible text. What is select by index? It going to select that option at the given index. Okay, select by index. Based on the index, we can select that drop down. Okay, it is a parameterized method and we have to pass the index of the option to be selected. We have to pass the index. The method name is select by index. With the help of index number, we can select. Very simple. Here, I want to select March. To select March, what is the index number? Here, index number always starts with 0. So, March option is, the index number of March is 2. What about May? 4. Okay. Always index starts with 0. Based on these numbers, we can select by using select by index method. And index always starts with 0. Okay. We have select by index. It is a one way. And we have another way, that is select by value. Here it is also a parameterized method. For this we are giving the value attribute. We are giving the value attribute. Remember that not all drop down options have the same text and value. Okay, both values are different. To use this method, here we have a value attribute option value equal to 1. Remember that not all drop down options have the same text and value. If you want to select that by value, then go with the select by value method. Simple. Based on value attributes also we can select. For April it has a value 4. For May it has 5. Then next index is by selecting with the index numbers. By selecting the value we are going to use select by value. And we have one more method to select that option, and that method is called as select by visible text. It selects the option that displays the text matching the parameter. The exactly displayed text we have to pass that parameter which is exactly matching to the displayed text. It is MAR. We don't want to write the full March. Okay, whatever the text it is visible, we have to write that only. Okay, here we have a 3 methods: select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. To select any option by the index, you have to go with select by index. You want to select based on the value, then go with the select by value. Otherwise you want to go with the visible text which are visible in the UI, then go with the select by visible text. We can use any one of the method to select the option from the drop down. And the next one, how to get available options. Okay, we have to fetch the options. I want all the options from the drop down. Then how to get the drop down options? Before that, here is one more action. In drop down we have a all, it already selected a may option, right? By default it is loading. Okay, I'm closing and reopen. By default it has one option. I want to get that option which it is displaying. Yeah, it is by default it is showing February, right? I want to fetch that option. I want to get that option. Okay, okay, we have a current date, current month and current year. I want to get the selected option. Okay, by default it is showing February. I want to get the selected option. How to get the selected option? Here we have a method in select class, get first selected option. Okay, get first selected option. The return type of that element is web element. This web element is an interface, and that method we have get text method dot get text. Get first selected option dot get text. Here we are using class name and method name. I want to fetch all the options from the drop down which are available in the drop down. I want to fetch all that options by using get options. We have get options method in select class. The return type of that element is list web element. Okay, the return type of that method is list of web element. What is a list? List is an interface. Okay, list is an interface in collection framework. We are storing that options in a list. Element located in collection. Later we can get the text by get text method. Okay, by using get text we can get the text. We have 5 methods to select the element in a drop down. Those are select by index, select by value, select by visible text, get first selected option and get options. And here we have examples. Okay, to handle drop downs. My class name is drop down demo, and yeah, I'm going to write the First I want to launch the browser. To launch the browser, WebDriver d equal to new Firefox driver or Chrome driver. I want to use Chrome driver for now. We can use any one of the browser, right? And later I want to import. Then I want to load a web page. How to load a web page? By get method. And I have to pass the URL, right? I'm passing Facebook URL, copying and pasting over here. Then after I want to perform action on drop down. To perform action on drop down, first I want to create an object to select class, right? First I want to go with the element source. Why? Because if that drop down is inside the select tag, then we can use select class, right? With the help of id attribute I can create, okay, create an object to select class. How to create? Select dd equal to new select. For this I want to give a parameter. By using id we can create an element source. id equal to month, right? Then I want to import that select class. Select is a class, right? I want to import that select class. Here I given a parameter. What was that parameter? Driver dot find element by that what drop down I want to select, that drop down element I have given that parameter. I want to use the select by index. I am passing the index as 0. It means which option it was going to select, means it is going to select a January. Then I want to use select by value. I am giving the value as, here we have a values, right? For February it is having 2 and it should be 2. Then after that I want to go with the select by visible text. With the help of visible text I want to go with March, MAR. MAR. To show my screen I am giving thread.sleep for 3 seconds or 1 second. If you want you can use 3 seconds also for visible that text is selecting or not. You can use only one of these methods to select. I am just showing whether it is selecting by these 3 methods or not. After that I want to go with the get first selected option and get text. Okay. It was going to print in a console. That's why I am using here system.out.println statement. It is an output statement, right? Selected options is concatenation. We have to use concatenation. Then I will get those options in my console. After printing, I want to close the browser. How to close? Driver.quit. By quit method, I am closing the browser. See, First, I'm going to select by index. First, it's selecting January. January has a 0, right? First, it is going to select January. Then it is going to select February. Why? Because I'm giving the value as 2. After that, I want to go with select by visible text. And I want to select March. That's why I have given MAR. Then, here, I given a statement, output statement, that whatever selected option is. Then I want to run the script. I launch the browser, load the web page. Here I selected first January, then February, then March. Okay, after selecting March, I call the option or call the output statement, right? Then it is go with the March. It going to print March. Get first selected option, right? First means we are not going with the January. First means what we have selected at last. That will be printed on the selected option. Okay, clear? How to select the element in a drop down. By creating a select class, we are going to handle that drop down. Here we have a multiple drop down also, and it is also same like the drop down, and we are using these methods: select by index, select by visible text, select by value, and those methods are also compared to same and also same to that multi drop down. Okay, up to now we have cleared how to handle the elements. In next session we are going to discuss the test ng, and it is a framework, it is a set of guidelines, and we are going to discuss that, and it is very interesting. Up to now it is clear how to handle elements and go with the basics of Java and locating elements and handling elements. For by knowing these three, we can write a script easily. Okay, until then, bye bye, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Bye bye, see you. Here we are using